Good afternoon from We Can Show You the World. We are here at Hollywood Studios and we are just hanging out today. We actually started at Epcot, took the Skyliner over here, and we're planning to go back since Epcot is open to 11 tonight. But we're just here to see what's going on because we haven't been able to get a park pass for studios for quite a while. So we have to rely on the park hopping abilities. So let's see what's going on. So we are starting to get a little hungry for dinner, and we did notice that Studios has definitely changed up quite a bit of their food offerings and the adjusting operating hours. So we looked at what was available for mobile order, and right now, and it is 6:35. Our options are Rosie's, Docking Bay 7, Woody's Lunchbox, or the Milk Stand, which has no food. So we were like, oh darn, we'll have to get a Bronto wrap. But that actually closes at 3 p.m. So if that's on your list.
That is breakfast.
Yeah, you definitely want to get there before 3. Pizza Rizzo behind us also closes early. That closes at 5, but that's always kind of been that way. And then Backlot Express, which is normally our like go-to later in the evening at Studios, also is closing at 5. So the date, we're in late April right now. I don't even know what date it is, but that's where the operation hours are currently. So just keep that in mind and remember to check if you have a must-do quick service on your
Plan
list.
your dining accordingly.
And to add to the quick service list of things that close early, the ABC Commissary closes at 4:30. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is currently showing a 25-minute wait time. I'm questioning it because it does have the normal windabout queue that it always has. So we'll let you know. So now that we're in the line, we realize that this part, you can see all the lines on the ground, is not open with people. So that cuts off at least a half hour. So the wait time is definitely more accurate.
Testing. Is this thing on? Can you all hear me way back in the van?
Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all waltzing so beautifully together.
Well, that concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
So the line ended up being very true. It was 24 minutes from the time we got in line to the time we got on the ride vehicle. So it's nice to see that they got a handle on that wait time because they didn't really know how to be accurate after the reopen, that's for sure. But I'll give them that. The ride was only open like a week before the COVID shutdown, so happy to see that it is not 2 hours anymore and we can ride it. All right, and we are getting very hungry, so we are going to head over to Epcot unless we get so hungry we stop at Caribbean Beach instead. But it looks like everybody's in line for the Skyliner, so we'll see how long our stomachs sold out. All right, so we made it all the way to Epcot for dinner. So we are at Regal Eagle. We are big fans. People give it hate, not us. There are treasures here. I'm trying onion rings for the first time though. These fries. Yeah, I have not had the onion rings, unless maybe the very first time on the, because we got the platter the first time so we could try everything. But these are my favorite fries. The seasoning they put on is so good. It's like a Old Bay seasoned salt. So good. Highly recommend. Plus the garlic bread here, so good. And their burger like comes on it, so that's all around winning for us. What barbecue do you like the best?
Sweet.
Have you tried others?
No.
Oh, there's 4, and they represent all different areas of the world, or well, areas of the U.S. because we are in the American Pavilion. Regal Eagle is so good. Don't let anybody
10 out of 10 feathers.
shame you for eating American food in Epcot. It is fabulous. That's all I got to say. But also look behind us.
The barge lights are on.
They're on. I still don't like it, but they're on.
It makes it look more like the Stargate.
I don't even get that reference.
We're gonna go ride some rides. Maybe. Maybe that one. Right there.
There's always time to visit the figment of my imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Taste like chicken.
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently.
Everybody,
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
upside down. Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really comes around. Things come side up and upside down. Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So what do you think? Is it me?
More than you can imagine.
But Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagine.
First stop on our land tour, Awesome Planet. Even though this movie is new, they still kept the carpeted walls from the 80s, and I am here for it. So I feel like a lot of people skip that because it's educational. But it really is nice. And when it's hot, AC is great. But this time I felt wind effects I had never felt before. Duncan wouldn't know.
10 out of 10 nap spot.
Yeah. But now we're going on with living with the land. And we hopped right over to Soarin'. They have people in the, what was the Fast Pass line when Fast Pass was going, and they pulled us aside and told us to go on the right side. My theory is these are all 2s, or even numbers maybe, so they can fill in the carts because they are socially distancing on the gliders right now. So we never really did figure out why they put us on the other side. We think it was that side was the exact amount of like how they have it grouped off. So groups that don't have to be
Split.
because that's easier to load. So I think that's what happened, but we don't really know. But we're gonna head home. We were gonna squeeze in one more ride, but it's sticky and hot, and
If we go on Spaceship Earth, I'm gonna fall asleep.
yeah, Duncan has fallen asleep on every ride tonight.
That's not true. I only fell asleep on one attraction.
He's a liar, but anyway, we'll see you next time. Everyone needs deadlines.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! What did he say?